Hi Aries, welcome. So Aries, this is going to be your you versus them reading. This is a bonus for all of you this month, so I hope you enjoy. I'm going to go back and forth, Aries, between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so the roles may be reversed, and so feel free to flip the message if you need to, right? So here we go, Aries. We're going to get out the overall supporting energy. Then we're going to look at, sorry, my nose is itchy all of a sudden. Then we're going to look at what led up to the now moment between you and whoever you're dealing with, what's going on in the head space, what's going on in the heart space, and most likely future outcome. All right. And man, I'm sorry guys, my nose has not itched at all today, and all of a sudden I have the itchies. Weird. Okay. Anyways, so Aries, you have the 11th house here. Aquarian energy. For some of you could have that in your chart, be dealing with one, or this might just be the influencing vibes, right? So this is talking about friendship, group activities, getting into your more creative self. It talks about humanity and hope and healing, okay? But mostly what this card talks about to me is thinking outside of the box, kind of going outside your comfort zone. Can be a little bit of a rebellious type of vibe as well, so you might be in that spirit, Aries, as we go through August, through Leo season. So yeah, let's see where this is headed. So I'm going to get your overall energy, Aries. Please make sure you can see that card there. And then the person Aries is connecting with. Whoop, there we go. Wow, you have the star out twice. Some of you are definitely connecting with Aquarius energy, or that's a heavy influence for whatever reason on this partnership. But take it as it resonates, right, guys? Because it's a general reading. And then you have the Four of Swords and your overall energy. So Aries, for you, this is talking about healing, restoration, having peace of mind, also getting good sleep, quality sleep, okay, or maybe needing that during this time frame. For the person you're connecting with, they seem to be going on some sort of healing journey of their own. Maybe I'm getting the words destiny, okay, so this person may be on the spiritual path of figuring out what their destiny is during this time frame, and in the meantime, going through some self-discovery type of energy, which is interesting because that's also the message I got when I did the Aquarian spiritual reading. So again, if you have that in your chart or dealing with someone who has that in their chart, check out the last reading I did as well. So let's go into the headspace here, Aries. I'm sorry, not the headspace. Into the recent past energy and see what we have coming in. Sorry, guys. I'm pull my table out a little bit. You can see a little bit better. Thank you for your patience. It's a new setup for me. All right, so recent past energy for my Aries. What led up to the now? The Eight of Swords. Justice, the Empress. Ooh, that card wanted to flip. It was the Three of Swords. So Aries, you might have gone through a period of time where you had to heal something. And I'm getting that this is something you did by yourself. Okay, so, well, of course, healing is always a self journey, right? But I'm getting like this is something that you've kind of had to deal with yourself, something that maybe other people wouldn't understand. I just get this message here, Aries, that whatever is led up to the now moment, it just seems like there's something here that you didn't really want to fully reveal to another person or maybe to other people, maybe for a variety of reasons, but I'm feeling primarily because you may have felt like, you know, nobody would understand what you were going through or your situation. There seems to be some misunderstandings that may have went on in the past as well, and that could be contributing to the reason why you felt that way. However, I do see that what this did is it pushed you to take better care of yourself and to find your own alignment, right? To be able to prioritize your own well-being and your own peace. And oftentimes when things come through or happen to us in our life that's uncomfortable or maybe painful, it does help to push us closer to our relationship with ourselves. Self-reliance is the word that they're giving me. So some of you have learned self-reliance through maybe some difficult chapters or some difficult things that you've had to overcome to show yourself that you can overcome anything, Aries, and you will. So let's see what this person has been dealing with up until the now. What is their recent past energy for my Aries? All right, so you've got the Fool, the Four of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the first thing I heard was missing you. So this person may have been missing you missing them, etc. This is showing up as past energy, but it certainly could be current energy. So I get a sense that if you had a falling out with this person, Aries, this person has missed you, okay, but may not have expressed that to you or shown that to you. There's some confusion going on in this person's emotional space. If you didn't have necessarily an ending, I just feel like there's longing here towards the connection, Aries, that this person might have some insecurities wrapped around. It could be that their own insecurities kind of got in the way of things balancing out in the past, creating confusion where there didn't need to be confusion. This person might have also had some uncertainty as to like what the right choice was, okay, leading up into the now. So let's look at what is going on with perception. So how do you perceive each other? And keep in mind, Aries, perception is in the eye of the beholder. So maybe how you see it, but it may not be how they see it, but we'll see together, won't we? So Aries, perception and the current energy. Where are we at with that? The Ace of Cups. The first thing I heard was nothing but love for you, baby. So let's ride to the lover's groove. If you know that song, you just showed your age. It's an old R&B song. The Lover's Groove by Immature. All right, so some of y'all, it's nothing but love, right? Even if, you know, you've been through a lot, or maybe this person put you through a lot in the past, I just feel like you're at this arrival point in your life where you're like, hey, you know what? I rather feel good, I rather feel loving than to feel pain, to feel resentment. And I feel you in the space of like nothing but love, okay? Or there's nothing but love for this person or this connection or what you've been through maybe with this person, because it's ultimately brought you to this point, Aries, where you're feeling successful or you've accomplished some sort of karmic lesson as well. All right, so I feel that now it's kind of like all steam ahead, where in the past maybe it didn't feel that way. Some of you are open to moving forward or communicating, maybe even communicating your emotions. I feel a lot of love here. I feel a lot of emotion here. If there's been something that's been kept hidden or secret, this might be a good time to communicate that or to express that in some way as well. So let's see this person and how they view the connection for my Aries. The Nine of Cups. And I'm getting a message about like not wanting to keep something hidden anymore or to keep your feelings hidden. Or maybe this person is feeling that way. So Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the King of Swords. So Aries, this person, they're still weighing things out on their end. I think this person knows that they need to give themselves time, that they need to give themselves space to kind of figure themselves out. At the same time, this person is either really drawn to the connection or they're just really wanting to have like these emotionally satisfying experiences, to maybe, you know, go out or to explore a little bit, right? Because the star energy is kind of this out of the box, can be a very social type of energy. So I feel like on one hand, this person kind of knows that they need to take some time for themselves to like recover or to recoup something. Or I'm getting all these words, rehash something even, I'm not sure. But at the same time, they're so eager, you know, for love, and they're giving me the word anticipation. There seems to be some sort of anticipation going on in this person's energy. So I just feel like this person may have trouble giving themselves the time to do that healing because of this eager anticipation for what's next, which could bite them in the butt later, but we'll see. So let's go into, that was perception. Let's go deeper into the emotional space. How are you feeling underneath all of that, Aries? For my Aries. Five of Cups. The Hierophant. The Devil. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm getting messages like, really? Maybe there's fear around like if you're going to be trapped, or if this is a trap, or I don't know where this is coming from. All of a sudden I heard, is this a trap? Take it or leave it, right? It's a general reading, but it's like in your mind, this is full steam ahead, but in your heart, if you're being honest with yourself, Aries, there is still a little bit of hesitancy. And when I say a little bit, I mean a lot. Some of y'all have had prior losses, you know, and commitments maybe in the past that it's hard to not expect that again. You know what I mean? Especially if this person was one of those that have hurt you. It may be difficult, right, to kind of relinquish that, all right? So I feel there's something lingering from the past in the heart space that has a tendency to get you in your head and to make you overthink a situation. And it has to deal with relationships. So I feel like there's been some wrongdoing maybe here, Aries, and it's like you're trying to see the good in something or see the positive here, or at least you're being guided to. But I just feel like for whatever reason, that being difficult, you being really hard for you to kind of move out of the space of allowing yourself to relax a little without overthinking something, or like letting these negative thoughts get the best of you, Aries. And it disconnects you from your loving self every single time you do this, right? Because we can't be in our loving self while we're worrying or thinking negatively. You can't do both, right? You can do one or the other. So there does seem to be a little bit of a sense of a disconnection here with the way that you're thinking about something versus how you feel. You know, like some of y'all, it's like in your mind, you're ready, you know, and maybe even making action and doing things, you know, to ready yourself. But then in the heart space, it seems like there's some fear around this, okay? So, and I feel like this is based off of past experience, and then kind of like getting yourself in this space emotionally where you now feel disconnected or hesitant. So let's see what this person's emotional space looks like, Aries. Oh my gosh, you have the star again. You have the star out 3 times, y'all. All right, the 4 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. So Aries, in this person's emotional space, I feel like they're ready. So it's almost the opposite of where you're at. Like I felt like in your mind, you really planning things out or feeling ready, but then in your heart, feeling a little bit of hesitancy because of the past, right? Now, this person, I feel, in their heart, they know they're pretty solid about what they want. But then in their head, they have back and forth going on. So we seem to be at an impasse here. This person is wanting healing around relationships right now, absolutely. Looking for more stability and security in their life. But at the same time, they're also looking for fun, you know, passion, desire. I feel like this person's kind of like open to whatever, you know, and yet at the same time, there is something here that they haven't prioritized yet. So, and I feel like it's their own healing. I feel like maybe this person has a tendency to look outside themselves, to keep themselves busy, to kind of negate maybe their own emotional healing. But I'm specifically getting the words, on the other hand, that they're down for whatever. So it's good that this person is open to new experiences, right? And that emotionally they feel they're ready for that. But there is still some things that they need to figure out on their end, okay? And these might be logistical things, I'm not very sure, but there's still something here that this person has yet to figure out. And yet emotionally, I feel like, you know, they're kind of the mindset almost of like, F it, I'm just going to do it anyways. You know, I'm just going to kind of go for it and see what happens, which is one way to go about it. But, you know, it creates a little bit of instability when we leap before we're sure. But let's see, let's go further. What is Aries' most likely future outcome? So keep in mind the future outcomes can be changed based on free will. All right, you're in the driver's seat, no one else. But let's see where this is headed for you, Aries. 3 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Ooh, and the Death card. What's that about? The Page of Swords. So I do feel like this connection stimulates your mind, if nothing else, right? It gets you thinking. There might be some major changes coming ahead. All right, but I feel like with these changes, you're gaining some sort of new insight or knowledge about yourself, yes, but also yourself and relationships, okay? It's kind of like the spirit wanting you to be a little bit more open and experimental, okay, to what is occurring right now. There is emotional support here showing up for some of you, but I feel like you kind of in this space, Aries, of needing to make some of your own decisions and maybe going back and forth on that. I feel like right now they're wanting you to prioritize, you know, not yourself, yes, but not rushing into anything. This is kind of a slower moving energy. This is like, well, sleep on it, think about it, you know, see how things pan out. Wait until you feel certain before you make any, you know, sort of big change or commitment here. It's kind of like the encouragement from Spirit is to kind of feel it out as you go and not to hold any very strong opinions or expectations around this connection, because after all, it is all about the journey, right, Aries? So we all like to get in the mindset it's about the destination, the ending, the whatever, but it's really more so about, okay, are you having fun along the way? There definitely seems to be some changes happening and you learning new things. Like you could be learning new things about this person as well. You know, just like being observant of this person. I feel like you would learn something new, right? Because I am getting the word observant. Okay. So they're wanting you to be more observant of something. And there's also a message about like kind of changing up the way you go about something because of some sort of new perspective you're getting. What is this person's most likely future outcome? The 2 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Wands. Ooh. Page of Cups. So Aries, this person, yeah, they're needing to choose a path here. I feel they're ready for action. They're ready for whatever. I feel like this person wants to make some sort of connection. They want to be open to new experiences. If there has been hesitancy or insecurity around this in the past, I feel this person getting more certain, okay, about what it is that they want. The only thing holding up, you know, that could hold this up energetically is that this person does need to still figure out some things about themselves, but also their current life. And I'm getting like logistics, okay? But for the most part, I feel like this person is in this space of definitely knowing, you know, what it is that they want for themselves in the future. And this is also future planning energy showing up. So I do feel like someone here making future plans, and the encouragement is for one or both to be kind of open to a new concept or something new. You know, because I'm getting the word compromise here. So I just feel like, yeah, this person is in the process of making some decisions. The timing is right. They're ready for action. They're definitely wanting to connect. But I feel there's, again, that encouragement of like not rushing into something huge. Like I feel like this person, I don't want to say they have non-committal vibes, although if they're an Aquarian, okay, let me not make a blanket statement. Most Aquarians are somewhat non-committal because they just value their freedom so much. Just saying. But not all of you are dealing with an Aquarian. I just feel like this person's they're ready, right? But they're ready for something small right now, you know, like not for huge commitments or changes or whatever. I feel like this person is getting ready for that, maybe planning for that in their future. But right now, I feel like they're just kind of in this space of like, I'm ready for what's right now, like what's going on right now. And you're actually being encouraged to do the same, Aries, and to not overthink something and to allow yourself to be here and now. So let's get some guidance from the law of attraction. And then we'll leave it there for now. Whoa, okay. I didn't mean to get all those. That's okay. All right. This says, it is contrast that puts the eternalness in eternity. Your own valuable personal new desire is always born from contrast. The new desire is then heard and answered by source, thus the glorious expansion of the universe. So this is saying, Aries, that contrast, which FYI means things not going your way, right? Resistance on the path, actually helps to produce more desire, and out of desire is born life, right? A pathway. And so they're wanting you to show appreciation for anything that you have been through up until the now, because whatever you have been through has literally carved a pathway for what your next chapter is about to be. And your next chapter, I promise you, looks better than the one you just came out of. So, Aries, wow. So, zodiac signs you could be dealing with or having your own birth chart. I have Taurus, Cancerian energy, Aquarian, lots of Aquarian energy, Pisces, Aquarius again, Aries energy, Scorpio energy, Piscean energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Taurus. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind, it's a general reading, guys, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I have videos and events over there. All of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you guys the very, very best. And until next time, my friends, namaste.